Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do my Dead Rising collection. First Dead Rising 1. I got this for Christmas in 2007. My mom got me, and I was hooked. It's all I played for like 6 months. This game's awesome. You're Frank West. You go into a mall and you heard that there was something happening, and yeah, it's a really, really good game. It's also on Wii U. Oh, not Wii U. It's on Wii. It's now on PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. So check it out. It's fucking cool. It's really, really fun. Next is Dead Rising 2. This takes place, I think, 5 years after Dead Rising 1. It's basically more or less the same, but it's just more brutal, more badass, more zombies on screen. The story's a little bit more. I don't know. It's just a little bit more fleshed out. I mean, there's a couple of things from Dead Rising 2 that just kind of, they didn't really do anything with some of the stories. So yeah. So anyway, this picks up. It's cool. You're Chuck Green. You're trying to save your infected daughter and by getting Zombrax like once every 12 hours or some shit. But yeah, you're stuck in a Las Vegas casino mall sort of deal. So it's really cool. It's really funny. There's another version of this too that I'm gonna talk about here in a second. Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. It's the same game except you play as Frank West, and there's a couple other like little differences. And there's also like a whole new of the park where you can just basically free roam. So that's pretty cool. And one quick little Easter egg in here is when you look in Frank's camera, the lens is Chun-Li. That's something that a whole lot of people don't realize, but yeah. I don't know if you can see it from there, but that's one thing about Capcom is they always kind of throw nods to their older series in it. I thought that was pretty cool. Next, I'm going to do the first Dead Rising movie, Dead Rising Watchtower, which is, in my opinion, the greatest video game movie adaptation ever. They did everything in this fucking perfectly right. I loved it. I can't say enough good things about it. I really liked the main character. Everything is just done perfectly. It felt like Dead Rising all the way through, and that's really cool, and that's really hard to do. And this takes place after Dead Rising 2, so where it falls in story-wise, time will tell, so I'm not sure. Next, I got Dead Rising for Xbox One because hell yeah, I want to play it in upscaled. Also, I just really miss it. I haven't played it for a long time, and since Christmas is coming up, I'm gonna play all of these, especially 4. But hell yeah. So yeah, I'm really really excited to get back into Dead Rising. It's gonna hopefully look a lot better than the original. But yeah, the story was cool, and I'm really excited. I think I'm going to start that today. Next, Dead Rising 2, it's all the same shit. The only thing that bugs me about this is there have been DLCs released for Dead Rising 2. I was expecting it to be on here too, like the first one with you and your daughter, and you're in that little like Rio. I think you're in Reno, trying to find some Zombrax. And there's also Case West at the end of Dead Rising 2. None of those were in this, and that sucks. But whatever. I mean, I'm glad to physically have it. It's cool, but I don't know. It's good. Dead Rising 3, I had the Apocalypse Edition because I wanted all the DLC. Dead Rising 3 was a really good game too. Like it kind of, picked up some of the loose ends from Dead Rising 1. And yeah, it's really cool. You see a lot of familiar characters throughout it. And the end of it kind of blew my mind because I was like, oh crap. I didn't realize this much time had passed since 2, so you'll know what I'm talking about if you played it. But yeah, this is really cool. It's open world. If you have Xbox One Smart Glass on your phone, you can call in like airstrikes and stuff. So I thought that was cool. I haven't tried that yet, but I can't. I do. My phone does that. So we'll see. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's really brutal, and yeah, I liked it a lot. Next, Dead Rising 4, which I'm not going to open until Christmas because it's just a Christmas thing, and I don't know. Anyway, it looks really cool. There's no clock anymore. There's no like 72-hour mode, so that's kind of dumb, I think. And also, your health just automatically regenerates, which I'm not a huge fan of. But just a couple little things to bitch about. I can't wait to play this game. I'm really excited. I've been excited since E3 when it was first announced. But yeah, that's definitely something I want to do. And also for you collectors out there that might want to get these, I like to show you the spines, how they would look on your shelf. That's just something I personally like. So I don't know, maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm not. And next is Dead Rising Endgame. This is the sequel to the first Dead Rising Watchtower. And this movie sucks. Like, it really. I wish I could say something nice about it, but every single thing that the first one did right, this one did wrong. It's so fucking wrong. So, yeah, I don't like this fast zombies, all sorts of. They basically just try to make it like an 80s grindhouse movie, which is definitely not. Like, there's a place for that in the Dead Rising world I could see, but no, it just basically just looked like you didn't care about the franchise, you didn't care about the characters. You just kind of went off and did your own shit. And yeah, this is stupid. Chuck Green's in it. He's in the very end though, and the guy looks nothing like him, and he's flying a fucking helicopter. Thought that was stupid, but whatever. I mean, this movie isn't awful. It's just, yeah, it's pretty bad. No, anyway, I'm gonna do an unboxing of this and Dead Rising 4 here coming up soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Later.